Hello everyone, today we're in our little mini studio because we're building a new studio here at Softron, but I had to set something up because I wanted to talk about the Mac Mini M2 Pro. This little guy impressed me. I gotta say, I was not expecting to see the results we did. With the Mac Mini M1, we could do two 1080p 60 signals. So immediately that's where I started because I wanted to see if that had improved. And it actually got to the point where I didn't have enough sources, I didn't have enough video cards to add to it. I was adding as much as I could, and so I had 18 1080p 60 frame rate signals going in, and it was recording it with no problem. So that was quite impressive, especially considering this was ProRes HQ. It's important to know how we set this up. This Mac Mini actually has 4 Thunderbolt buses, not ports. And that's an important distinction because we had seen on previous models where one bus equaled 2 ports. No, this really is 4 Thunderbolt buses. So we knew we got that full throughput through each one of these ports. That allowed us to have 3 chassis with video cards inside. And then that 4th Thunderbolt, we're going to assume is your storage. So that's what I had. I had my storage there. So seeing how well the 1080p 60 did, I had to immediately go over to 4K and see, well, what can we pull off there? And again, so impressed by what it was doing, because now we were doing 6 4K 60 signals being recorded, again, with no problem. And the CPU could have probably done even more if we weren't limited by the IO. I see this having so many uses. So if you are a production company who maybe has 6 4K 60 cameras, now you can bring along this Mac Mini and be able to record it in ProRes HQ. Or maybe you're one of the many broadcasters who are still in 1080. Now you can record more than 18 channels in 1080p 60 and record it right on this. So that really blew me away, what we're able to do with this little device. Now, here's the thing. Comparing it to what is the now top of the game, the Mac Studio M1 Ultra. That machine still has more power. Mac Studio M1 Ultra has 6 Thunderbolt buses, so already we have more throughput there. And so we can do 10 4K 60 signals. The Mac Studio M1 Ultra has the HEVC encoders, and we can capture a lot more HEVC there. So where we can have 3 4K 60 signals being recorded, this can only handle 1. And if we're looking at 1080p 60, this can handle 5 HEVC compared to the Studio's 10. So if you do need to make HEVC files, and a lot of them, I think stick with the Mac Studio M1 Ultra. But if you're looking to do edit ready, whether it's 1080p or 4K, I think this is a great option because ProRes HQ in this little form factor is going to be great for something like studios or a flight case. And I think that's going to answer a lot of people's needs. So thank you for watching. Make sure to check out the website and subscribe to our channel because we're always adding more information. Thanks.